Radio is here. Tell everyone you know. The wait is over. 98.5 Speed FM.
Catch us if you can.
Speedy, welcome to the show for everyone. This is Extra Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can, and it happens here every day, Monday to Friday, and that's what we do. Talk of your life on Extra Speed. You can be part of the program when you know what we're talking about, and the number to call when we ask you to is 08084 275464. That's 08084 275464. We also streaming live on Facebook. That's Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makurdi on Facebook, and live at askingradio.com, and of course Radio Garden as well. It's Extra Speed, and we're looking at negative energy. If you like, you can call it envy, you can call it resentment, you can call it jealousy, but we just want to give it a social media nickname, and they call it negative energy. I'm King James YiYE, and I'm not alone. I'm with
Mmemshima King
and AôndoNase King James.
All right, so on the show, that's what we're looking at. Negative energy, and you can call it jealousy, you can call it envy, call it whatever you want to call it, but that's what it is. And as always, and as usual, Alam Ashagodobi team is out on the streets of Makurdi to find out. In this case, I think they're trying to ask about jealousy, so that people will be on the same page with us. So if you stay tuned, we'll be looking at this. But before then, back to the people here.
Okay, me.
Yes,
okay.
you.
Okay, jealousy.
Why negative energy or jealousy or anything? Why do you think? I may not want to ask you why people, spend their time. But let me ask you, in case you don't, how do I know? Maybe you know. Go on, yeah.
So what are you even asking me?
I'm asking you, why do people use their energy negatively? Why do they get jealous of others? Why are they envious? Why do they think evil about others? There's some things that they don't want to happen to them. What do you think?
Okay, it's a thought, and I think as human beings, in as much as some people might say it's not normal, but I feel it's a normal thing. But it's how you process it and how you take action after your thought. So I just feel negative energy is a normal thing, but it's how you practicalize it to the world or to the person that you're actually having that negative thought about. So for me, I just feel it's a normal thing for human. It's a human thing.
So, but you are saying thoughts alone, actions as well. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the way you now practicalize it. You might have that thought in your head. You might think something negative about somebody or bad, or you might just start feeling that jealousy about somebody. But it's how you put it out there. That's what matters to me.
Well, that's what you think.
Okay.
Exactly. I'm asking you what you think, so I am not thinking what you're thinking, right. But it's normal. AôndoNase, what do you think?
I think one of the reasons for jealousy is people not being contented with what they have too. Because you see, someone will be jealous of someone that they are successful or they have something, I think it's because they don't have that and they're feeling bad about it. And that's one thing about human beings. You can work towards having that thing yourself, but instead of doing that, you have negative feelings towards that person. And I feel it's about contentment also.
All right. So whatever you have and you are feeling like the other person's own is too much for you and something, and then you're beginning to feel like so when people are taking medals and that platform that they stand on, I think number one is always even the lowest there.
Really? I think it's the highest.
Sure.
No, yeah, it's the highest.
Yes.
Number one is in the middle, it's the highest.
Yes,
There
then.
and here.
Yes.
So why do the others look onto, they feel like number one sometimes feel like number three is even at a better position.
Oh,
sometimes.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that. I've never seen that, so I don't know.
Okay, so it's extra speed and we're looking at negative energy. You can call us now. If you've actually, exhibited negative energy on someone, please feel free to say it.
Yes.
No one will be told about it. We will not tell anybody about it. So you can say that. So let's go to Alamashagodobi team to find out what people are saying.
Okay.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Yes, of course. People has been jealous of me right from my childhood. Let me put it that way, because started from when I was in my tertiary institution. When I was there, many people were jealous, including my relatives, my family members. Anytime I visit my parents in the village, they will be saying of what used, of what important. This one is just wasting his parents' money, that nothing good will come out of it. And even after my school, the place I was working, my colleagues also were jealous, because anytime anytime they promote me, they will be saying Enoch is not supposed to be the one. And actually, I was perfectly doing well, but due to that jealousy, maybe it's as a result of my leniency or quietness, many people were saying this boy was out of jealousy. People that knew what we were there for, they were so happy that I was doing everything perfectly, and there was no problem, there was no issue of saying Enoch is not doing his job. But as a matter of fact, as human, people must be jealous, because jealous is also part of human nature. Yeah, because they must be jealous. There's no way we said nobody should be jealous of you. At times when people are jealous of you, you even be encouraged. So I look at jealous as a challenge, and when you are not challenged, when you are not being challenged, there's no way you will say in life. So even now, as I'm speaking with you, the last appointment I got, they stopped my salary. It's also as a result of that. It's as a result of jealousy, that I'm not supposed to be the one. I'm not supposed to be giving this appointment. There are many people there and their uncles are up there, their relatives are up there, who gave me the appointment. This, and as a matter of fact, they just stopped my salary. So it's also jealousy. They are just jealous of me. There's no way. So many persons have been jealous of me, but as for me, honestly, I don't look at it as anything. I only look at it as a challenge, as I said earlier.
Wow. This woman has magnets on her body that attracts jealousy. Yeah. Jealous magnet. So what do you think? Why is everybody jealous of her? Right from school, family members, place of work. Why?
And everywhere. Well, I think she has also accepted jealousy to be a thing of challenge for her, and I think that helps her to strive to be a better person, because she mentioned that seeing jealousy as a challenge for her, she doesn't take it as a personal thing, but as a challenge to just make her to do more and do better. So, well, I don't know what's it about her that people just get jealous about her. I don't know. Maybe AôndoNase might have something to say.
Maybe it's as a result of her accomplishments, because she said also in work, when she got promoted, her colleagues were wondering why are they giving her the promotion, and she said she actually deserved it. But one thing she said at the end, though, that I liked is she said that jealousy is a thing that every human being they feel it's normal with human behavior. So I think it's the way you present it. I think we've all felt jealous of someone at a point.
Not me.
Okay.
Congratulations. Maybe you are not human.
Well, maybe I'm not.
But you felt envy.
I'm a spirit. No.
Okay, that's great.
That's like a lesser kind of jealousy, envy.
Yeah.
Maybe if you don't want to say jealousy, we've all
at least that one thing, it's just there.
It's not in me.
No, because there are times that maybe you would do something well and you deserve, like they should applaud you for that, but they would not. They'll go and applaud someone else. There's just that little feeling that you feel. But at times, if you're strong, you get over it and like, well, that's just life, and you just move on.
I don't feel it.
Oh, okay, congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's negative energy.
Yeah.
I actually don't feel it. Honestly, I don't. I don't know why. But
well, congratulations.
Yeah, I can analyze it, but it's not as if I never feel bad. Yeah. So the point here is this. Yeah, it's human and it's all of that. I'm not saying I don't know. That has nothing to do with being perfect. I don't know, but that's just me. We have a call here.
Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, King James.
Morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
This is Gogo Fane calling behind Greenbelt Hotel.
Okay. Fine and go on.
Yeah, for me, I perceive negative energy or jealousy. Yeah, as a way of for me, I perceive it as a.
Oh.
Yeah, it's dropped actually. But well, another call is here.
Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yes, this is Engineer Sunday calling from Dobak.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, Mmemshima, the radio wizard. Good morning, KiNG JAMES YiYE.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is it that should be your child?
Yes. AôndoNase, yes.
Fantastic.
You're welcome.
That topic.
Okay.
Let me start by saying that I go along with KiNG James, so I am a person, and I'm speaking with every honesty. And there's no iota of jealousy in me. Why should I be jealous of anybody? For what?
Wow. Okay.
I can start to be like somebody. They're not jealousy. Somebody can be my role model. Jealous for what now? Those who are jealous of people negatively, they are lazy people. They don't want to. Seriously, that is the truth.
Okay.
But let me quote Two-Face here to Baba. He said, if nobody talks about you, then you are nobody. But talking about somebody this time is like maybe as somebody is successful and you are praising him. Although some people talk negatively actually, but it's not a normal thing. Let's not say that it's normal with human beings. It's not normal. Even God, the Creator, say you should love our neighbor as ourselves. That is instruction. Not that we should be jealous of somebody. It's an abnormal situation. People can have it to some degree, but some people it's too negative. Understand? And I assure you that if people are jealous of you, don't be jealous of them. Just thank God. Because there's one elder in my village said, let us think about it. Can anybody be jealous of a crazy man walking on the street? So if you are nobody will be jealous of you. So if people are jealous of you, then thank God, love them back, and do better. But it's not good that we should be jealous of anybody. It's not good. It's negative energy, as they say. You spend your time, spending your energy on negative things where you can improve your lot and you can set the pace for others to follow. Be a pace setter. Don't you see? If you just be original, be yourself. If you want to be like somebody, you just be a photocopy. And the photocopy can never be original. And you want to be a photocopy, be original, strive, and make a mark. And be a role model instead of expending negative energy, trying to be jealous of people or what they normally call PhD here. Pull him down. Pull him down syndrome. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
You're welcome. So yes, that's why it's called negative energy. So he can go on and on. There are so many reasons. There are so many things to even wonder, because you are just wondering, why not do your own thing?
Let me do my own thing.
Yeah, why are you
instead of you polluting the air with negative energy?
Exactly. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, King James.
Good morning.
This is Zungwen John calling from North Bank.
Zungwen John, yeah. Zungwen, good morning.
Yeah.
Negative
good morning.
energy.
Good morning, King James and Nasi.
Good morning.
Yes. when you guys were talking, I just had to check a little bit what is jealousy and envy. And they said it's having resentment because of someone's achievement or possession or luck or anything at all. So why should I be angry that somebody is making progress? Sometimes we confuse it. Maybe somebody made progress the wrong way, and I'm like, no, it's not supposed to be so. That is actually not jealousy. Like something is wrong, so you are pointing out the wrong path. But then somebody is genuinely successful, like that lady from Alamasha Godobi. She's genuinely successful, and you're angry that she shouldn't be promoted, maybe because she's a woman or something like those kind of stuff. Let me share a quick story. One of my friends that we grew up together, then from my family background, we are not kind of wealthy something. So his family is more financially capable. So I used to look at him like maybe Ajebo, he's an Ajebo or something like that. So one day when we were together, immediately I just came. They were there before I came. I greeted him. The first thing the guy did, he just came. He now stood with me. I was wondering what he was doing. He now said, so when they taller than you, and then that thing became another issue again. And I was wondering, this is somebody I'm looking at like you have everything, like, and you are thinking about I'm taller than you. So because of that, I used to try to avoid going to where he is so that he would not. And normally, maybe if I just say something, the guy would just get angry because maybe and I was like, no, you have everything and you are so what do you need?
Concerned about height.
Yeah, his offense is because he's taller than him.
Is that contentment? Yeah.
So, like she said that the jealousy is normal. Don't confuse it. That is not the jealousy is when you are angry at somebody's accomplishment. Like sometimes somebody is angry at another political candidate. It's not just because maybe the person did something wrong. The person is angry that he's not the one there. It's not actually because if you are angry that the person did something wrong, then you should be able to partner with the person to correct the wrong thing. Not about trying to kill the person. I heard of a story of someone who contested with George Bush for presidency. And when George Bush won, the person called him and said, now I know you are more popular than me. Normal, and left it there. You don't go around trying to fling more than do something.
That's the negative energy.
I would say let's not, negative energy. Don't just confuse it with the normal human nature of say, okay, this thing is wrong. That is not just jealousy.
No, that's a different thing entirely. Exactly, yeah.
Entirely. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. So pointing at wrongs is an entirely different thing. But you see, that's the issue of contentment, as two of you mentioned. So you have everything. Somebody's just taller than you.
Just taller than you. And hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All of you there in Scotland.
Okay. Thank you. AôndoNase.
Jealousy is another kind of thing. It happened to me here. When my son, I tell all my children, as I usually tell you there in the studio, one is having a master degree in electrical engineering, specialized in house station tower. So when he comes here, she based in Port Harcourt. In short, if you opportunity to come my house where you see in my compound. And he is having another company big in Port Harcourt more than myself. So every time he comes here, we just drive home. That's their money at home, give them clothes, give them do all sort of things to them. They make sure that they call and this man, his dad will make him to be great. But that is exactly what even they killed my father for. So he was trying to train me. So they send somebody what they call Yato. They just come wish the boy here before he could go back to Port Harcourt. The next thing he went and died at Madrid. Just like that.
Wow.
So it's another kind of envy. This one is going to be great. Why should they be great than my children?
Yeah, the line is getting worse, but Captain Edward has made his point. It's the same thing. So people go up to that, extent, and then it's so sad because you can't really understand. It's more psychological, I think.
It is. There was We have a caller. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Emeka Anyog.
Okay, Emeka, good morning.
Yesterday it was terrible. You people could not pick my call. I call. It will ring. You people will not pick. I don't know. You were analyzing a lot of things, but I know that one wasn't my day. You are talking about envy, jealousy, becoming great. I think God has created us in His own image, and never a way that God has made us that we will be lesser than the other person. Even though our fingers are not equal, God makes us that we are equal before Him. So if you want to be great, or if somebody has made it, don't jealous that person, because you don't know how he got it, whether it's from the right source or whether it's from the other source. When you see somebody building many houses, you sit in the house, you say, not only him God they bless. I want to tell you that you don't know how that person gets his money, that he have gotten to that level. The ends matters. How do the person ends? The ends with all those things. You see, many people today get the government money and start investing it. At the end of the day, when propping come, they see some. They will not be as before. Don't envy that person. Somebody will be doing businesses. You don't know how he got his money. Don't envy him. Only one thing you have to do as a person, strive harder, that God will give you your own genuine one, and that genuine one will make you to be more popular. If you are contesting election, you will lose for the first time. Second time, don't stop. Not because the other person have won, you say, that person, this and that, or you go, they plan evil against the person. You may even plan, you succeed. You may even plan, you may not succeed. So I am of the opinion that whenever somebody gets something more than you, don't envy such a person. Watch and pray. Pray for that person that God will help him. And also make God open your way. Because the more you pray for people to get, God will look at your heart and do better things for you. But the more you are envying somebody, God might go to look and like say, you don't need better things. Thank you very much. God bless Speed FM as people continue bringing this.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, on a normal day, are you supposed to be angry that somebody is making progress? So these are the things.
Yeah, that's just human beings. And I think what even spiked that jealousy in human beings is lack of patience. Because our caller from North Bank, that's John, he said something about partnership, that you can partner with the person. If you see someone is being successful, if we are selling the same thing and you're successful, why can't I partner with you? Since you have that luck, or let me say that blessing, maybe I can push my goods to you. We'll just partner so that we can all be happy. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
KiNG JAMES YiYE and Mmemshima.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
Isaac to calling from Agato Gate.
Okay, Isaac, we're talking about negative energy. What do you think about it? Jealousy?
People have that tendency, but for me, as an individual, I don't have it. I always jubilate with anybody around me that has made it in life, because the person might be a source of help to you. Like one of my friends that we grew up together, he's a big boy now. Sometimes if I need a vehicle, I will just call him that big boy. I do call him big boy. I want you to send one of your vehicle to come and help me do something. And immediately he will send his vehicle, and I will be of help to. He will be of help to me. So I don't have any bad feeling about anybody.
But do people have bad feelings about you? Has anybody ever had negative energy towards you?
Hello?
Do people have do people have bad feelings about you, towards you? Any of your friends? Do you have a story?
People do. Do
you have a story to share?
I know. Yeah. There are things in me that people jealous. Like one of my friends will say, Isaac, you have very intimidating features. Like the body and my appearance. And that you want to borrow it. They do borrow the body. He would have borrowed body. When he's going out for occasion, he will come and borrow my body and travel or go for the occasion. Because even, if you go to occasion, people just give me seed that, oh, come and see, they think I'm a big boy. They think I'm somebody who is rich, and I'm nobody.
Yeah.
You are somebody. Thank you, Isaac. Okay, so different things. From admiration, it can actually lead to that to some people, depending on how, especially your gender.
Oh wow, my gender.
Yes, your gender.
How about yours?
No, our gender is not that bad.
Are you sure? When it comes to business or
business and other
finance, or driving the latest car, building a big mansion. I think you guys you have. I think for my gender, basically it's you got married before me, or you know, that's just basically the thing. But for you guys, I feel there is a whole lot.
I see.
Because people can easily snatch. You understand, but for your gender, they would like to take it the other way. So I think ours is better.
It's extra speed on King Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makurdi, and we're looking at negative energy. You call it jealousy, you call it envy, you call it resentment. That's what we're looking at. And you can call 08084 275464. That's 08084 275464. If you want to contribute on the program this morning. I am King James Yiye. I'm not alone.
Mmemshima King.
AôndoNase King James.
All right, so we go back to Alamashagodebi team to hear what people are saying about jealousy, envy, negative energy, whatever.
Okay.
Someone has been jealous of me because, let me say, in my secondary school those days, I used to have some change with me so much. So I do many things that are worth for a big man to do. I buy phones that are worth costly, and I made some of them cannot afford. So that makes some of them not to be happy with me.
Okay.
So it's negative energy.
It is.
Because the guy simply, struggling or thriving to, get something he wanted in school. He didn't say whether it's secondary school or university. But of course doing something. And then you jealous, envious of him. For what?
I don't know. But I think that question would actually be nice if AôndoNase answers that question. As in, at your level, that's your age. When you were in school, your mates, do they get jealous? Because I'm thinking it's an adult thing. I don't know.
She's there to answer.
It's not really an adult thing.
Okay.
I think it even starts from even very tiny age, very young age. Maybe at that stage, it won't be as negative as it is if you're older. But I think everyone, they, get envious of something.
Yeah.
Even in school, it could be maybe your sandals or your shoes are better, your own bag is different, or if they get
that's serious,
or you have a different, I don't know, even your appearance. I don't know. I think that's why I always think it's about contentment, because if you're contented with what you have and what you are, I don't think you should be having those kind of feelings. And then again,
we have a caller. Just hold on.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
Captain Edward.
Okay, Captain Edward. Go on.
You always bring topic that is touching. That this topic makes me to remember what.
Okay,
you should call back.
Your line is terribly bad, Captain Edwards. But he's saying that the topic is so touching. It's bringing him memories, because from what he said, even his dad.
Yes.
I don't want to dwell on that so much, because the memories shouldn't. I mean, it's unfortunate, but these are the things that happen. So in this environment, as you heard from Engineer Akpa,
yes,
saying the PhD thing,
it's a
thing.
Thing,
it's here as well. So
hello, King James.
Hello.
Yes, Engineer Sunday Papa.
I was just mentioning your name.
Okay. This was just to make a statement so that people who are jealous of people should be careful. There's a popular joke that somebody used to say, and I love it. Let me share it. He said, "It's not everybody that is in haste that has an appointment. Some may have running stomach.
Oh, okay.
So if you are envying people, be careful. Not everybody that is in haste has an appointment. Some may have running stomach. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's a good one. So not everybody that is in haste that has an appointment. Some may have running stomach. So you are envying them. Perhaps they're going for a better thing. You don't
not
know.
knowing.
You don't want to experience it. Okay, so AôndoNase, you were talking of that school level. It's shocking because
it is.
Yeah, at that level, your sandals, your school bag, your what. So you were talking about contentment. Yeah. So continue.
Yes, so I was saying, and then it makes people do things that they shouldn't do. Maybe, I don't know, at the adult level, if people strive to, maybe, I don't know how to put it, but strive to be like that. Because let me say, at the school level, teenagers, I know if they're jealous of a particular thing, even though they are not up to maybe possessing that thing, they go out of ways just to have it and just to be among. And the ways they can go, it's quite extreme. So I think that it also results in things they shouldn't have done to just have that kind of thing. And at the end of the day, I feel it's not really worth it, because just be contented with what you have. But it will be like, this person's own it's better, it's more, it's the latest thing, and mine isn't like that. And then they want to have that latest thing instead of them to be contented with what they have, because it serves the same purpose.
Exactly.
So that's what that's what Engineer is saying. Not everybody that is in a hurry or in haste is going for an appointment.
Exactly.
Some may be having running stomach.
I like when she said what the other person have and you too you have it, but for the fact that it's not the latest doesn't mean it will not serve the same purpose.
There is a meme.
I like that.
Yeah, there is a meme. There is a guy, a character on Facebook, at least called Xavier, has an Indian name, a face. So but has a French name.
Okay.
So what he does is he brings all those, funny stuff, but meaningful funny stuff.
Okay.
Because he is wearing a striped shirt, and then there is another folded striped shirt, the same color. There's another folded striped shirt, the same color. So one of the shirts is iPhone 15.
Yes.
The other one is 14. Then the one he's wearing is iPhone 16. They basically look the same. The only thing is he's wearing this one at a time. So as we speak, some young girls somewhere listening to us are killing themselves because a fellow young girl has iPhone
and you have
15 or 16 Pro.
And I think that they're trying to do competition of iPhone and Samsung. I don't know what they're getting at, but it's funny. Even if it's a normal Android phone, you mustn't really
so that's the
push your way
thing.
to
So
get
the point is at the point that one is coming out, they tell you that it has everything you need. Then one comes out, then you're killing yourself because someone else has it. That is really bad and it's terrible. And so that's why when you are trying to look at it and you want to bring in psychology, because you begin to think it's not normal.
It's not normal. And I also think as a mother, I watch my children, because I feel that's the foundation. So you notice your children, because definitely as kids, one must be jealous of the other one, or maybe the way the mother is treating the other one, So you try to advise them at that point. If you notice that the other one is getting jealous of the other ones, you can call him or her aside and try to talk to them. So I think that would also help when they are growing too.
08084275464. That's 08084 275464. If you want to call negative energy, you can call it. It's never positive, and of course it's jealousy, envy, whatever, but you can call now and contribute on Extra Speed. We talk about life and things that will shape the society. Hello. Yes, Captain Edward. Can you move away from your radio, or don't put it on speakerphone? Just put it to your mouth and remove it on speaker. Let's hear you better.
As you used to bring some very important things and discussion. Sure, I just want to know you personal. I don't know whether I could come to your studio or you come to my box here.
Okay, so what will happen? What?
After Uruku market.
Yeah,
you are right.
I will prepare before I come to your house because that day I want to walk. I'm not driving. We'll just walk to your house. So we just look at the weather and know before we come.
Yes, you will be welcome.
All
But
right.
I don't just go about. I don't go anywhere. I always stay indoors all through night. Except I'm called somewhere.
No problem. We'll visit you one day.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, so it's asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can. This is King James Yiye together with
Mmemshima King
and AôndoNase King James.
All right, so Mmemshima should be King James as well.
Okay, very
soon. So it's
soon.
too long for you.
Very soon.
Mmemshima King James. Mmemshima King. The idea of King was for you to hide your identity.
Yes,
but everybody knows. So why are you still hiding?
I just like the king.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. Hello, good morning.
It didn't connect.
Okay.
All right, so that's the thing. You know, you can go on and on and on and on to illustrate how trivial, how small-minded people can be with jealousy and envy.
Yes.
Come on, you're killing yourself.
And there's
silently.
no progress with jealousy, if you ask me.
No.
You're just only in one place thinking of how you would bring that person down again. So how would that help?
Negative energy.
Exactly.
So trying to pull someone down, that's PhD. Pull him down, pull her down. So it's PhD.
Yeah.
So having a PhD in that, why not use positive energy to do something else?
Exactly.
I think that is where the issue is, because come on, use that energy well. We were talking about idleness the other day, and you don't have a job. You are envious and jealous of the other person who has a job.
Yes.
Why not use that energy to create a job?
Exactly.
I think that's going to sound better. All right, so we listen to Alamashagodobe team before the next call comes in. It's extra speed, is negative energy. Why didn't we hear anything? Let's start again.
Why I've been jealous is that this sometimes my friend, sometimes he will have something that me I don't have. So sometimes my mind will be like, me too, let me get that thing, me too, let me have that thing. So sometimes the jealousy comes to me, and sometimes I go fighting for the thing. So that's why I said I've been jealous. Not as if I've been doing wickedness to be jealous of people, but sometimes when I see somebody with something and I don't have, there's that jealousy that comes inside of me that always make me to get it too. So that's why I said I'm jealous.
But I like
perhaps okay, go on, yeah.
No, he said he doesn't fight. His own jealousy doesn't.
No, but he said he fights, but he said it's not negative. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I thought he said he doesn't fight. His jealousy doesn't go to that extent. That's what I was thinking. He said.
Oh, that's
but
what
I
you
like
were thinking.
Yeah, but I like the fact that he said he gets jealous. You know, I think if you voice it out, I think that would help you not to be negative, you know. But when you keep it within you, you start thinking and planning on how you can actually destroy that person or bring the person down and all of that. So I like the way he said that. He gets jealous, sure. I like it.
Jealous.
I think
So AôndoNase, maybe your age mates, teenagers that you've spoken with, do they really explain? Do they explain why they are jealous or envious of others? Do they explain, or is it just there?
They can't explain. It's just there. Well, it's either they are trying to get that thing too, or they're just behaving somehow to that person, or they are trying to maybe destroy the thing, the particular thing the person has that they don't have, but they never voice it out. They just look for things and say about the person, that thing, it's not even her own, she just got it like that, something like that. But
how do they even know?
I don't even know.
So this mothers in the morning association of school droppers that they drop their kids and they don't go anywhere. They cluster around cars and they're looking at you. You know they're talking about you.
I'm telling you.
Is that jealousy? Is that negative energy? It is negative energy.
It is negative energy, if you ask me, because I could remember very well when I was doing school runs for my brother, and I never knew the mothers there were They were actually gossiping, you know. So I think it got to a point where they had to tell my brother's wife that they don't like the way I walk. And I was like, how do I walk?
That's the thing.
How do I walk? I don't understand. That why must I walk this certain way? You know, and I was like, wow, could it be that bad? You know, so jealousy is that funny because every little thing they just get jealous. Maybe you make a new hairstyle, they are jealous of you, or maybe the way your eyes are, they are jealous. You know, and it's funny.
Create yourself.
I don't, just like Isaac said. You know, I was actually shocked when he said his friend said that they wish they could borrow his body. You know, it's very funny.
No, it's that's a very normal thing. Again, we are calling it normal, even though it's not normal.
It's not normal.
But these are things that happen, and then at the point we just accept them as negative as they are, and we start saying it's human nature. Why?
And
Michael
it,
Jackson,
yeah, and
people
it
don't
gets so bad because I think I've heard stories that they are very touching, and you see, because a lady is beautiful and another lady would actually pour something on her to disfigure her, and I'm like, that's bad. Why would you do that?
That's booking the hottest place in hell for yourself. Actually,
do they even think about that?
It's a ticket that you just paid for.
I don't even think they think about
your
that.
generations actually, because they're going to pay for it.
Definitely they will,
because it doesn't make sense, and it applies everywhere.
Yes,
now,
it does. Even in church, everywhere.
The first woman on Alama Shagoribi, the respondent, it's funny the way she was talking. If you look at it, you say it's funny, only you. But of course, that's very true because it's so myopic, it's childish, and it's downright low thinking because you just see that. Come on, what's your crime?
Exactly.
I made a post on Facebook the other day, and people who know me were feeling that I shouldn't have made a post, but it was for learning. I was making it for learning because they know me. The post I was saying that I have done radio all my life. I have owned a radio station now, and then I'm a radio presenter and DJ and doing everything, and that is where my crime is because some people feel come on 20.
Exactly.
Come on, 24 radio. Yeah.
Instead of you to come and learn from the person, you just
sit there and you say, how is that going to make you grow?
There is no way you would even grow.
Few things are there. Either you are a radio person thriving to be like a King James. Why not just come and learn the ropes? So when you use the energy to sit and criticize that he's doing everything, then could you have done it?
That's the answer. And they would not even give an answer to that.
Exactly, because they don't have. So a whole lot of things happening. Extra speed, we have a caller here.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Fine. Your name and where you're calling from?
Huh?
Your name and where you're calling from?
What do you say?
Okay, so it's a radio program, and it's a radio program, and when you call in, just be sure that you're calling a radio program and you know the topic, and then we can talk here. We're talking about jealousy, negative energy. If you want to just soften it, call it negative energy, but it's very powerful, very, very powerful.
It is.
This same caller is back. Hello.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Okay, I think this hybrid should, anyway, let's see how it goes. Otherwise, when calls like this come, the system is programmed to blacklist you anyway. So when you're calling us, just be sure that you know what you're calling for. And we're talking about negative energy. And Tom says, good morning, Speed FM. Good morning, joining live from Onitsha. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the guy who calls from Onitsha. And it's asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can. Negative energy. King James here together with
Mmemshima King
and AôndoNase King James.
All right, so we go back to Alama Shagoribi team.
All right.
And find out what people are saying.
Yes, of course. I've been jealous of so many persons and things in my life. I'm even jealous of my friends. I'm jealous of my colleagues. In short, I'm jealous of, should I say I'm jealous of life itself? Because life have not been fair. It's fair to some people and it's not fair to other people. So that's another point of being jealous. You see your colleagues, some are doing well, and then you look at yourself, you say, why is it supposed to be like this? So you get jealous. So generally, I've been jealous. And a man is a jealous animal. That's what I want you to know.
Wow, where did he get that one from?
Man is a jealous animal.
I thought a man is a political animal.
In your agenda.
It's not about my agenda. This one,
he's so jealous.
He is. Your agenda is more jealous, so I don't even know why he's saying this. Now he's saying the truth, and I don't think he's just being too general there or generic. He's referring to himself. Actually, he's been jealous of everything, including life itself, because he thinks life is not fair.
It's not fair to him, but it's fair to other people.
If you were a counselor, what would you tell this man?
I think for me, I would tell him to calm down and look at his own life properly. Maybe, just as AôndoNase said, contentment. Maybe there are things that he is doing that he is good at, but he doesn't want to do them. And he wants to do what another person is doing and the person is successful. So that's hindering him from being successful at his own position. So that's why he could easily say he's jealous of life itself, because people are doing well while his own is different. I just think he should calm down, look at himself, and he should try and be contented with whatever he has. Yeah.
Okay, so but again, that's an adult, obviously. So a teenager like AôndoNase, if you were to advise an adult thinking this way, what would you tell him?
I'll tell him to look at the good things in his life.
Exactly.
That's what I would start with. Because the way he's talking, he feels like, from the way he has spoken, he sounds like someone who thinks there's nothing good in his life at all, and life hasn't favored him in any way. But I don't think that would be possible. He just has to look at the good things in his life, the beautiful things that have happened around him that he's probably not seen, but he thinks is not that good because maybe the way he sees other people is different from the way it happens to him. Doesn't mean that it's not good too. So I would just tell him to try and look for the good things in his life and accept the things in his life and look positively. If not, you're going to keep feeling like yours is the worst.
Well, I think I am proud of my wife and daughter. I think you guys are good counselors. I just found another business.
Thank you.
Yes. Captain Edward.
Yes, it's like that might making a great mistake for his life. When you wake up and you breathe, you see, let's say, within you, I see KiNG JAMES, see Mmemshima, see the children, and see everything. See the animals, birds, everything moving. I have to thank God. You think of those who are in the mortuary, and God brought you, you are in a sanctuary. Not to thank God. You don't have to even talk about the life, whether the life you say you have to be jealous of the life. No, it's all right. That is the reason some people look at themselves and the last you see them commit suicide. Yes, that kind of thinking. Somebody will sit and think, why is this man like that? Why am I not like that? You don't know the way he managed to be there. Think your own way and manage to be there as well. Don't look at somebody's something and say, I wish I could be like that man, or I could have be house or buy this type of cars and do all those. Try your best and ask God to assist you.
Thank you.
Don't just think negatively of your life.
Thank you.
Even accuse your own life.
Thank you, Captain Edward. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, that's good counseling as well, because he's saying a lot of things here. You're asking, because you are not going to have answers to those questions. Why are your colleagues at work doing better than you? And why all of that? So you see what comes out from our callers and contributors is, let me go back to Engineer Sunday Akpa. Not everyone that is in haste that has appointment.
Yes.
Some have running stomach.
So
your colleagues, genuinely, they may be doing something. They may have a farm, a poultry farm or something, and it's not from the salary that they are doing certain things, and then you are just feeling like life is not fair to you. How do you mean? That is a negative energy.
Exactly.
Because if you can actually think and begin to see good and bad, progress and whatever. Progress and poverty. If you want to have a rhyme, you say progress and poverty. Then you are thinking that life is not fair. That is why it's very funny. For Captain Edward thinking that how can you even accuse life itself?
Exactly.
Life itself is a gift.
It is.
And you are alive thinking life is not fair.
Life is not fair. It doesn't make sense. I think I had an incident with someone close to me, and she was like, she wanted a male child, and she wasn't happy that she gave birth to a female child.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
All right.
Okay.
08084275464. Negative energy is what we're talking about on Extra Speed. You can call 08084275464. Is negative energy. Extra Speed. This is King James Yiye. I'm not alone. I am with
Mmemshima King
and AôndoNase King James.
Yeah. So you were talking about
so she had a female child and she wasn't happy about it. So she called me and we discussed. She was like, it's easy for me to say that because I have 2 boys. I was like, no, it's not that. For the fact that you even have the womb to even carry that child and give birth, it's enough. There are some women that they cannot even give birth and they even wish to even have that child. So I don't really think you should sit there and ponder on that fact that, okay, this person has boys, I have a daughter, and you don't really want to accept your daughter. It doesn't make sense, but I'm so happy that now the person has accepted life the way life is and she is happy.
Right. Extra Speed, and we go to Alamasha Goodby. We haven't got much time left. Let's hear this one.
Yes, I have. Losing my dad was a very sad thing, and I have been jealous not having a dad because of, at times, I get some challenges, not seeing someone to assist me. So I think much about it, that how I wish I have a dad to assist.
Okay, so they will not say everything on their mind.
Yeah.
But what it means is that when you see someone else with a dad, you feel bad. So you are thinking their own dad should die as well.
Maybe not to that extent.
But they won't say it. That is what it means. So that
they will join you.
You exactly. So that is how it is with negative energy.
Wow.
You may not think that way, but it
really
goes.
Bad.
It's bad. Let's hear one more before we say bye.
Okay.
I cannot stay in the same house with my landlord because it has many issues. Sometimes when your children play, they overplay. Some landlords are very jealous. When you did not pay their rented and the food you eat, it will be very big problem to them that you are not paying their house rent and you are eating something good. Then it's very difficult to live in the same compound with the landlord.
So this one has experienced jealousy.
Jealous landlord.
Landlord, yeah. So he can't stay with his landlord because some of them.
You've not paid my rent, and you're eating, or your children are playing anyhow in the compound. The landlord is.
No, but these are the things. So if you go back, let's quickly summarize. From one caller saying, this family, well-to-do family, I was looking up to them, only for the boy to discover I was taller than, and then jealousy came in. To somebody saying that doing well in school and to job, and they're jealous and envious of me. Somebody saying I've lost a dad, so when I see others with dads, jealous of them. Somebody saying that life is not even, I'm jealous of life itself. Because why would my colleague in the office be better than me? And then to a whole lot of things. That is equals to negative energy.
It is.
So envy plus jealousy plus my dad is not here plus this, my landlord, you are a landlord, you have a house, and because somebody who has paid to stay in your house, even if you are assuming positions, let's just assume that you are better than them and just feel fine.
It's better.
It's better. Ease your mind.
Exactly.
I'm better than him. After all, he's staying in my house, I feel better. But you are jealous and envious of his kids and his food and the car he's driving, coming to park in your house. Please don't park there.
Yes.
These kind of things.
It doesn't make sense. And I also think before you would even think of taking action, when that thought comes into your head, the first thing you should ask yourself is, what would I gain? You know, by the time you think about that, I don't really think it's worth it at all, if you ask me. And just as AôndoNase said again, as long as these both things are serving the same purpose, why should I get jealous? Because jealousy is really suffocating. It's stressful. Your heart is even pounding fast, you know. So I don't really think it's something as a human being you should ponder about it.
Never experienced it, so I don't know how the heart pounds.
Okay.
I've never. So, but it's just so funny and it's so bad and I think it will continue to happen, but it should not happen because there is nothing to gain. Absolutely nothing to gain. It's just the root of all evil, according to Edna Ogoli, root of all evil. So it's time to say bye.
Okay, bye.
And see you on Monday. All right. It's King James together with
Mmemshima King
and AôndoNase.